packing lunch for my husband and his coworkers. Yup, you guessed it. It is that time again, and it's still not the hubby's turn, but it's okay. They asked if I can make their lunch, and I said yes. So today I decided to keep it super simple, and I'm making them Big Papa Surf and Turf burritos. I marinate the meat overnight, and in the morning I grilled it and cut it up. For the surf, we're gonna use some Big Papa shrimpies. I'm just gonna remove all the poo from them, cook them in a little bit of butter and garlic, season them up, add some chipotle, some lime, and some cilantro, and that's it, guys. Simple. Now it's time for the Big Papa burritos. I add a big scoop of some buttery lime cilantro rice. Cheese of choice, I'm using some manchego and some Oaxaca. I'm gonna add my steak, a little bit of guacamole, some fresh pico, and my shrimpies. We're not done yet. We're also gonna add a big handful of fries, some spicy chipotle mayo, and avocado sauce. Then I roll it up, make sure I don't bust in my face, because look at the size of this burrito. This is the reason why I call them Big Papa burritos, because they're huge. Then I wrap them up in some foil and put it in their foam box. As a treat, I decided to surprise them with a little tres leches cake. I just soak the cake in the tres leches mixture, and then I cover it up with the whipped cream topping. Add some strawberries and sprinkle it with a little bit of coconut flakes. For their drink, I made them an agua fresca de fruta, which is an agua fresca with the mixture of a lot of different fruits. You know, I can't forget his note to let him know how much I love him, and just to make sure nobody else gets this note, I'm gonna make sure I give it to him right on his hands. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna load everything up and drop it off during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them stuffed ranchera steak Pinwheels. I really didn't know what to call it, so that's what we're gonna call it, with a Cajun Alfredo pasta. But first, we're gonna make the stuffing that's gonna go inside the steaks. We're gonna use chorizo, bacon, a little bit of bell peppers, onions, cream cheese, and your cheese of choice. I'm gonna use some mozzarella. Then I smear it all over my steaks, roll it up, tie it up, just to make sure that everything stays in there. Now, the plan was to grill these, but I ran out of propane, so I had to bring them inside and finish them off in the air fryer. For the Cajun Alfredo pasta, we're gonna saute a little bit of garlic, onion, and peppers in some butter. Then I add some Cajun seasoning, some Cajun bouillon, some chicken bouillon, a little bit of heavy cream, some cream cheese, and cheese of choice. I'm gonna use a mixture of mozzarella and pepper jack. Look at how cheesy the sauce is, though. And I incorporate the pasta and the sauce, and this is what it looks like. Once our steaks are ready and they have cooled off, we're going to cut them. And these are the pinwheels. Now we get to assemble the box. We're gonna add our Cajun Alfredo pasta and a couple of these pinwheels. This is a dish that one of my followers requested, so I really hope everybody liked it. And I sprinkle it with a little bit of cilantro for garnish. Today they had the option between a soda or a pineapple strawberry agua fresca, and most of them chose the agua fresca except two. I also wanted to surprise them today with a little treat. Today's my baby sister's birthday, so I decided to celebrate with everyone by giving them a slice of a Mexican dessert. This is kind of like a key lime pie. I don't know, but it's freaking bomb, and they had no idea they were getting this. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drinks and pies, and they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them Biryani Egg Rolls. I've been seeing this trend go around on my For You page for quite a while, and what better way to celebrate Friday than by making them Biryani Egg Rolls? I don't know who the original creator is, so if you guys know, can you guys please tag him down on my comment section? I'm gonna begin by cutting up all my birria meat, and on an egg roll wrapper, we're going to add a mixture of mozzarella cheese and Kobe Jack. Then I add lots of birria meat and some cebolla and cilantro. I rub some egg wash to the tip of the wrapper, that way when I roll it up, it doesn't burst in my face, because they did. A couple of them did. I think it's because I was overstuffing them. And yes, I noticed that glitch. But we're gonna keep on rolling. That's not gonna stop us. I'm gonna make a couple of these until I have a nice batch, and then I take them to my oil and fry them up until they get nice and crispy on both sides. Yep, I saw that glitch again. While these drain, I'm gonna get all the condiments ready that go in the consomme, which is onion, cilantro, and lime juice. And I just roll them up in a little bit of plastic wrap. I'm gonna add a piece of parchment paper to the bottom of my foam box, and then I'm gonna add 2 egg rolls because they were huge. And here I am opening up an egg roll for you, and look at that cheese pool. I'm gonna add all the condiments for the consomme inside the foam box, and along with the egg rolls, you're gonna get a side of Mexican rice and a side of refried beans with chorizo. And of course, we can't forget the famous consomme. Today they had the option between a soda or an horchata de nuez and coco, or nuts and coconut, and they all chose the horchata. And I don't know, guys, but lately I've been feeling like Betty Crocker or something, or whatever her name is, because I've been baking a lot. So I've been adding little samples of my sweets that I've been making, and today I made them a pastel de tres leches. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drinks and cakes, and then they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them bacon cheeseburgers with a crispy shrimp patty. I really didn't know what to call this burger because I was just inspired and made it, so maybe you guys can help me. I begin by making my shrimp patty. I used onion, shrimp chunks, shrimp paste, a little bit of cornstarch, and then I season it up with El Chupacabra's Cajun seasoning. And with wet hands, I begin to form my patties. I'm using brioche buns, so I'm going to shape them to the size of my buns. Then I coat them in some panko before I take them to my fryer to fry at 350 degrees for 5 minutes until they got nice and crispy. For the beef patties, I'm just gonna season those up with a little bit of Two Gringos Chupacabra rub. Then I add some chopped onions, chopped jalapenos, and I don't know what the hell, but I add some panko in there. Then I mix everything up and started to form my patties using my tortilla press because it's way easier and cleaner for me. Then I cook them up on my comal because I still don't got gas. Add my cheese of choice. Then I place my patty on top of some crispy ham. Cook up some bacon. Butter up my buns. Make sure they're nice and crispy. Then I spread some spicy homemade Thousand Islands all over my buns. Add some lettuce, tomatoes, the patty with the ham and cheese. I'm gonna add 2 slices of bacon, then I add my crispy shrimp patty. As if that wasn't enough, I'm going to melt some mozzarella cheese and then I drizzle it all over my shrimp patty. Top it off with my top bun and there you have it, guys. Yes, I know, that's why I was having a hard time naming this burger because I used a whole lot of stuff. Now I'm just gonna carefully wrap it in some parchment paper and cut it in half. That way you guys can look at what the inside looks like. Along with their burger, they're gonna get a side of steak fries that I season with more Two Gringos Chupacabra seasoning. I didn't have ketchup, so I'm just gonna put some burning butthole hot sauce. Today they had the option between a soda or a mango dragon fruit lemonade agua fresca. And you already know they went straight for the dragon fruit drink. And that's it, guys. I'm just gonna hurry my ass up, get everything ready for them, including their drinks, and they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them Pollo Loco style chicken tortas. I'm gonna begin by marinating my meat using my family's Pollo Loco recipe. I have full details on my Instagram, but just in case, I'll leave it in the comments. Then I leave the chicken marinating overnight. Now Fridays is my busiest day of the week when it comes down to selling food. And you already know I don't got my little man helping me. So first things first, before doing anything to my chicken, I'm gonna get me some G Fuel action just to get me enough energy and get me focused to get all you guys' orders ready and you guys don't have to wait for me outside. And the best part is that it's sugar-free. Now when I tell you I've been fighting kids over my G Fuel, I am not even kidding. So now that I'm all wired up and full of energy, I'm gonna cook the chicken rotisserie style. I just put it in my air fryer at 450 degrees for 30 minutes. Then after resting for 10 to 15 minutes, I begin to carve it off the stick. I'm gonna butter up my buns, make sure they're nice and crispy. Then I make them a fresh batch of guacamole because on one side of the torta is going to have the guacamole and on the other side it's gonna have some refried beans. Add your cheese of choice. I'm using a mixture of manchego and Oaxaca cheese. Then I add a couple of scoops of that Pollo Loco. I'm also gonna drizzle a little bit of spicy chipotle mayo all over that chicken. Then I add some red onions, tomatoes, a little bit of jalapenos, and some lettuce. Top it off with my top bun and then I wrap it up in some parchment paper. I'm also gonna cut it in half for them. That way they don't stuff their face with a big ass torta. Wrap it in some foil so it can stay nice and warm for them and then put it in the foam box. Today they had the option between a soda or a cantaloupe mango orange agua fresca. And they all went for the agua fresca. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna hurry my ass up and get everything ready for them so they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them chicken and pork posole. And I know what you're gonna say, it's too damn hot for pozole. But if Starbucks already has their pumpkin spice back and all the stores have all their fall things up, then I'm gonna bring out my fall menu. So I'm just gonna cut up and prep all of their toppings for their pozole. In a small piece of saran wrap, I'm just gonna add a little bit of onion, cilantro. Yes, I said cilantro. I like cilantro in pozole. Some radishes, then I roll it up, make it into a little stack. And into a Ziploc bag, we're going to add some cabbage, couple of limes, and that little baggie. And of course, you can't forget your chili oil. Then I pour their pozole into a container that's going to keep it nice and hot. Along with their pozole, they're going to get 3 crispy cheese flautas. All I do is warm up my tortillas, add some cheese, put a little toothpick, and then fry them until they're golden crispy on both sides. These flautas are going to be so they can dip inside their pozole. Now I'm just going to put all the condiments and chili oil inside of the foam box. And this is what the flauta looks like. Some of them were asking for sour cream, and even though my name was Paul, I still put it in there for them. Today they had the option between a soda or a coconut walnut horchata, and they chose both. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna hurry my ass up, get everything ready for them, all their condiments, the pozoles, their drinks, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them something a little on the healthier side. only because I've been making them way too much fried food, and I think we all need to lay off that fried food. So I'm thinking about adding one healthy meal a week at least. And no, it's not to body shame anyone. It's just to be, a little on the healthier side. So today I'm making them a Chipotle grilled chicken Cobb salad. I'm gonna begin by marinating my chicken using chicken seasoning. Then I make a quick little paste using some onion, garlic, chipotle, and a little bit of chicken marinade. Then I blend everything together, pour it all over my chicken, mix it all up, and let this marinate overnight. I still don't have propane, so I'm just gonna grill my chicken on my stovetop. Please excuse my baby in the back. I don't know what the hell he's saying. Anyways, after cooking my chicken, I'm gonna let it rest for a couple of minutes before cutting it into strips. We're also gonna boil some liquid chickens. Then I add a handful of romaine lettuce and iceberg. And yes, Karens, I did wash my produce. I'm gonna add little strips of carrots, some corn, a little bit of bacon, some of that chipotle chicken, some perfectly overcooked hard-boiled eggs, a little bit of pico. Then I add some olives on the side because I ran out of room. A little bit of cheese on top of my chicken because I didn't have any room, and a tomatillo avocado dressing that I made. I did ask if they wanted the dressing on the salad or on the side, and they said both. The other sauce was the Chipotle burning butthole mayo. I'm telling you, that sauce is bomb on everything. For the tomatillo and avocado dressing, I'm gonna add some boiled tomatillos, couple garlic cloves, 2 avocados, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, salt and pepper to taste, and a couple tablespoons of lemon or lime juice. Then I blend until smooth. Today, they didn't have an option for drinks. They just all got a mango lemonade agua fresca. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drinks, and they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them cheeseburger and jalapeno popper egg rolls. I'm gonna begin by browning my meat, and I season it up with a little bit of barbecue rub so it can give it a little bit of a Western style. Caramelize some onions, and I add some ketchup, mustard, and some Worcestershire sauce. Give it a quick mix and let that cool off. For my jalapeno poppers, we're going to stuff them with cheese and chorizo and all kinds of other stuff. Then I add a big papa shrimpy, and yes, I removed the poo, and wrap them in some bacon. Then I take them into my air fryer and let them get nice and crispy. And yes, my clips were all over the place. Now I'm just gonna stuff and roll all of my egg rolls. For the cheeseburger one, we're gonna add the cheeseburger meat, a little bit of crumbled bacon, some cheese, and some pickles. Then I roll them up and seal them shut with a little bit of water. For the jalapeno popper one, we're just gonna add the jalapeno popper and more cheese, and then we roll them up. Fry them up and make sure they get nice and crispy on both sides. And of course, we're going to drain them because we don't want some oily egg rolls. This one is the jalapeno popper with the shrimpy in the inside, and this one is the cheeseburger one. Now I was trying to focus really good on the camera, but it wasn't letting me. So sorry, guys. I'm also making them a dipping sauce for the egg rolls. So we're gonna add some burning butthole hot sauce, a little bit of mayo, ketchup, mustard, and some relish. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna give it a quick mix and put it in small little containers. Finally, we get to assemble the box. I line it up with a piece of parchment paper, then I add 3 egg rolls, 2 cheeseburger ones, and 1 jalapeno popper. And you already know I'm always adding fries to everything that I make, so they're gonna get a side of fries and ketchup. They also had the option between a soda or a watermelon lemonade, and they all chose the watermelon lemonade. You already know I've been experimenting on the baking side, so today I made them a churro cheesecake. And these are little small samples that I give them. I just add a little bit of cut up strawberries, some sweetened condensed milk, and some dulce de leche. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, and they come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers and my mama. Today's Friday, and I always like to spoil everybody on Friday. And who better to spoil and surprise but my mom? She loves pupusas. So today I decided to take her some at work. And it's a good thing I called when I did because she had already ordered tacos. I'm gonna begin by making my curtido. I'm gonna add some boiling hot water into some cabbage, and I let that sit for a couple of minutes. Then I cut up some onions, jalapenos, shred some carrots, and I put my cabbage back in there. Season with salt and pepper and oregano. Then I add 1 cup of vinegar and 1/2 cup of water. I mix everything together and let that sit in the fridge for a couple of hours. For the salsa, I'm gonna boil 2 tomatoes and 1/2 of an habanero because there's weenies in the house. Then to my blender, I'm gonna add a couple of garlic cloves, season it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of chicken bouillon, and blend until smooth. Meanwhile, I had some onions frying with a little bit of oil, and then I fry my sauce. Add a little bit more oregano, and as soon as it comes to a boil, it's ready. Now let's get the filling ready for the pupusas. I'm gonna shred some cheese, and then I mash my beans using my food processor. I mix everything together with a little bit of chicharron until it becomes the paste. Then I put a little bit of oil on my hands, and then I begin to form a fat tortilla, kind of like a gordita. Put my filling in there, and then I start to close it up and then I start to flatten it again until it becomes somewhat of a circle. And then I take them to my comal to cook. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if you guys are a little on the cresta side like me, there's an easier way to make it. Just flatten it out using a plate and between two pieces of plastic. Makes a perfect round circle. It's flat, easier to cook, they look prettier. I don't care what no one says. Look at how pretty it looks. By the way, if you guys are interested on any of the comales I use or my pots and pans, the link is in my bio. Anyways, everyone's gonna get 3 of these big pop-up pupusas. I was really trying to show you guys the cheese pull, but these motherfuckers are hot. Now I'm just gonna get all the sides ready. I'm gonna add the salsa in a small container and the curtido's gonna go in a little Ziploc bag. Then I put everything into the foam box. And I know the foam box is not the right one, but I ran out of the other ones and I'm not trying to buy any more foam, so I gotta get rid of everything I have here. Today they had the option between a soda or a pumpkin spice horchata, and you guys already know everyone's going for that pumpkin spice. And that's it, guys. Now this is my mom's plate, but I'm gonna get everyone else's plates ready, including their drinks, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. As for my mom, I'm gonna load everything up, drive to her work so she can eat it during lunchtime, and she was so happy. And she's also gonna say bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them Pastel Azteca, also known as an Aztec cake or a Mexican lasagna. I don't know. I know it as a Pastel Azteca, and that's what we're making. First, we're gonna prep everything just like you would if you're making a lasagna. So I'm gonna begin by making the filling. I'm gonna boil some chicken, shred it up using my little machine. Then I saute some onions and add some roasted poblano peppers cut up in strips. I'm also gonna add some corn and my shredded chicken. Then I season it up, mix everything together, and then I make my sauce. And I know you guys saw the sauce in the back, but I do it this order that way you guys understand. To my blender, I'm gonna add some onion, garlic, some boiled tomatillos, and some jalapenos, cilantro, and all kinds of other stuff I'm gonna leave in the comment section and in my Instagram. Then I blend everything together using the broth from the chicken that we boiled. Now we're just gonna fry up all of our tortillas, and this is gonna be kind of like our pasta. We're not gonna make them into tostadas, just fry them enough until they're pliable. I'm gonna spray my pan with a little bit of non-cooked spray. Then I coat the bottom of my dish with that sauce, layer up my tortillas, add my chicken, some more sauce. Then you sprinkle lots of cheese. I'm gonna use a mixture of a Mexican blend cheese and some mozzarella. Then I continue to layer the Pastel Azteca, doing the same thing. This dish is kind of like if a green enchilada suiza had sex with the lasagna and they made this. Once I get to my top layer, I just add my sauce and lots of cheese. Then I stick it into the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Once it comes out, I let it cool off a little bit before cutting it, and then I start to assemble their plates. Everyone's getting a big papa slice of the Pastel Azteca, along with the side of a red Mexican rice and a side salad. The salad is just in case they want to put it on their cake. I'm also going to give them a side of sour cream in case they want to drizzle it all over their Pastel Azteca. Today they have the option between a soda or a blueberry, strawberry, Jamaica, agua fresca. Yeah, I know, a mouthful again. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just going to get everything ready for them so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friend / tax lady. So today I wasn't planning on selling any food because I have an appointment with my tax lady. You know, just trying to get things a little looped up so when Uncle Sam comes knocking on my doorstep at the end of the year, I don't get rammed. And if I do, it goes in a little smoother. And even though she told me she was on a diet, that was not going to stop me from feeding her. So today I'm taking her some grilled chicken tacos in a lettuce wrap, or chicken lettuce tacos, whatever you want to call it. So we're using romaine hearts as the tortilla, and then I'm going to make her a fresh pico. I just cut up all the veggies and mix everything up. I'm also going to make her a green ugly avocado sauce. I just add some onion, garlic, some cilantro, jalapenos, tomatillos, and of course the ugly avocado and some lime juice. Then I blend until smooth. I'm going to put her sauce on a separate container along with some toppings. I'm going to add some cheese and some sour cream just in case she wants to add that to her tacos. Now I begin to make them. I'm going to use a couple of romaine lettuce leaves as a tortilla, and then I load them up with that grilled chicken. I only had enough room for 3 of these. Then I load them up with some pico that I ended up cutting some avocado chunks. In here, I'm going to add the toppings. That way they can top them whenever they're eating them. Now I'm just going to pack everything up for her and say bye to my containers because I know I will never see them again, and that's okay. For her drink, this is probably where I fuck up her diet. I'm going to give her some strawberry blueberry Jamaica from yesterday. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just going to load everything up and give it to her when I go to my appointment. My little helper. Bye!